I heard everyone here for more Dr. Dekker. And we just got some interesting information from Claire saying that Bryce may be smuggling bodies. So we're gonna ask Bryce about that before continuing with Claire. Let's see. Have you been smuggling bodies? Oh, is that what that thing was about? Was that... Let me see.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Doctor. I saw Claire Castleford's husband in the coffin myself before carrying him to the grave. He is in the ground. I'm sure it wouldn't take much for the police to get an order to have him exhumed.
Alright, so we already got the response to that because of the drop down. Oh, hey, look, there's some questions. Okay, have you seen Jessica?
Is a beautiful woman. I've not spied on her since the incident we talked about.
That's good.
I have real feelings for her, Doctor. We've never connected.
Never connected?
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. It's nice you think I'm capable of such basic interaction with females. But I'm still in awe of her, really. I will think about it, though.
Okay, you think about that. glad I could help. Yep. Alright. How was your job?
I put my hand through a rusty nail at work today.
Oof.
It hurt like hell and bled like I'd been shot. I closed my eyes and thought, this isn't happening. The nail is just a worm, and it will wriggle through me. When I looked back, can you guess what I saw?
Worm? Rusty nail.
When I looked back at my hand, it was healed. Look, see?
So cute. Your hand is healed.
My hand had healed. The nail had become a worm and was wriggling in my palm. It was like a little miracle. Like magic.
Magic?
I shouldn't really say miracle or magic. They're words that Dr. Dekker used when he tried to get you to think things and make them real. But do you think it's real, Doctor? That magic is real?
I should be discouraging this stuff. So I will. No, I don't think magic is real, because I don't want to catch the infectious madness. So I gotta say magic is fake.
And so it isn't. I envy you, Doctor. I wish I could be so sure.
Alright, well. I'm not sure if there was something else I was supposed to talk to him about. I guess I should go back to Claire. But I haven't made Bryce green yet, but now I'm gonna be confused because now I've got two people going on at once and I won't know what to ask either of them, so that's just a great position I've put myself in. Alright, we'll go back to Claire. Alright, I've got the funeral for Claire. Dead man and steak knife. Let's go back to dead man.
That's what it says. I can see you're confused. The police say that David is dead, fatally wounded when I stabbed him. The coroner says that David's dead. Everyone says that David is dead. There was even a funeral. But I know. He's alive.
He's alive?
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
Alright, that's finished up that. Am I supposed to give her an explanation? Let me look that real quick.
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
David's...
Think, Doctor, think.
I didn't finish. David's... ghost?
I assure you, David is not a ghost. I've touched him.
David's... zombie?
Yes, he did come back to life, but he's not a zombie. He looks like he always did. Just his mind is encumbered. There's no way back.
David's... vampire?
I don't know what you're after, but I don't know anything about that.
David's... Man, is this gonna be freaking Valhalla all over again? What happens when you die? What happens when you come back to life? David's... reanimated. Alright, there's no follow-ups to zombie or ghost, I see. Alright, what are other undead things? David, Let me see what drop-down things. Have you seen your arrest report? Which patient was a pallbearer? We know that, but I'm always happy to talk about Bryce.
Bryce was a pallbearer for David. He's also a gravedigger, I believe.
Yep. And he is my crush, but don't tell anyone that. Have you seen your arrest report?
It makes for interesting reading, doesn't it? I can tell you're dying to ask me about it.
I already
Fire
did.
away.
I already asked about it. But I'm happy that you were so, what's the word? Compliant. Alright, no over... Alright, he's alive still.
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
Zombie, ghost... Not vampire. David never died.
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that.
David doesn't exist.
If David doesn't exist, then that means that I really did kill him. He really is buried, and I really should be going to prison for a very long time. That just doesn't seem right to me. It's more probable that I reanimated him under Dr. Dekker's guidance.
Interesting. Alright, still follow up and he's alive. Do I have any other arrow thingies? Oh, is David not human?
Since I brought him back, I felt that there was something different about him. Something not quite right. I think it's his brain. But how ludicrous that you can bring someone back in the first place. It's like that book, Pet Cemetery. Funnily enough, he does smell of earth, but that's because he spends most of his time out hunting.
No follow-up. He's alive still has a follow-up. Are you lying about never seeing Dekker outside of your sessions?
How astute, Doctor. Yes, I did say I hadn't seen Dr. Dekker outside of our sessions. That wasn't a lie. Our trip to the lake house was made during a session.
Alright. No follow-up to that. Alright. Another explanation for why he's alive. You're imagining David?
I'm getting tired of all these questions.
Tell me about it! Whatever follow-ups do I have of her? Let's see. Nothing but funeral. Steak knife still has one. I could check out steak knife. Changed his mind has one. Wasn't a big talker has one. Paper Spike has one. And then there's Bryce again. Alright. Well, let's go with Paper
A
Spike.
paper spike is an odd thing to use as a weapon.
Alright, she was real excited about it.
If it went directly into the heart, it might work. Or through his eye, or perhaps through the ear into his brain. Or was it just a frenzied, bloody mess of a murder? Do you know, Doctor?
I do know.
Sorry. I don't know.
Dr. Dekker was... I already said that, though. When it fought, I was talking about David. Stabbed in the heart.
He was stabbed in the heart. Then I'd say whoever killed him didn't want to leave any room for error.
Alright, that took care of that follow-up. Wasn't the big talker.
He made sounds. I could understand him a bit. I thought he'd improve with time, like a child learning to talk, but he didn't. It's only recently that I've come to the conclusion that he's not going to get better. He's not going to be right again. I think it's his brain. At least he's safe where he is.
David's not going to get better. At least... Oh, frick, the spider's back. Why? Why are you here tormenting me? Why can't you just go live in a closet or something? Where are you going? Just go away. No, please, keep going. Keep going. Oh, why you gotta be like this? Why? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try my best to ignore you. At least he's safe.
At the lake house. He doesn't move from there. For good reason.
For good reason?
David shouldn't be alive, so he can't just stroll around the neighborhood. It's unseemly. I did think he'd be able to rejoin society at some point, but not anymore. He's getting worse, not better.
Rejoin society?
I don't know, Doctor.
He's getting worse?
Try asking me something I might know.
Claire!
David shouldn't be alive, so he can't just stroll around the neighborhood. It's unseemly. I did think he'd be able to rejoin society at some point, but not anymore. He's getting worse, not better.
Unseemly?
Do you see David here? No, Doctor. That would be ridiculous.
Well then. At least he's safe, had a
At
follow-up.
the lake house. He doesn't move from there. For good reason.
Spider's just standing there and I don't like it. I don't like it. And now I'm distracted and I forgot what I was gonna ask.
David shouldn't be alive, so he can't just stroll around the neighborhood.
Wait. This one.
At the lake house.
Right. He doesn't move from there?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What I meant to say is that David never leaves the vicinity of the lake house. I think his hunting would be severely restricted by trying to do it from the kitchen window.
Okay. Alright, no follow-ups here. Boo. He's alive, still has a follow-up. Steak knife. changed his mind. Oh, that's right. I can tell Bryce that the girl's name was Iris. Should I go do that real quick? Let's go do that real quick. The girl's name was Iris.
The girl who was chained in the basement. Her name is Iris. How do you know that? Not that it means anything. She wouldn't remember me anyway. Time was frozen.
Claire told me her name.
I don't know.
Alright. Time was frozen.
In simple terms, I've got nothing to say.
Let me go with that again.
The girl who was chained in the basement. Her name is Iris. How do you know that? Not that it means anything. She wouldn't remember me anyway. Time was frozen.
Wouldn't remember you?
No. Sorry.
Spider's really harshing my vibe. Claire was supposed to reanimate Iris.
I had no idea there was a connection between those two. Wow. Behind closed doors, eh?
Oh my god, Bryce is green, but there are things that I didn't follow up with. Unless if they just cleared up. Let me take a look. I mean, I assume all the greens would just be gone now, whether I directly followed up with them or not. Whoa. Yeah, I guess I'm done with him. Feel like I missed some things though. I don't know. I feel like if they're green, I must have gotten everything that I could out of them. I would hope. Alright, well, since Bryce is done, we'll finish up Claire. And I think we'll finish her up in the next episode. So I hope to see you then. Bye! I did the double wave thing. Usually I just do a one wave thing, but whatever. Bye! Guess I just wish you weren't there. I don't mind you existing, but do you have to exist there?